Oh shit, I'm live already. I gotta check my microphone volume. I want my first cup of coffee. I need to get 2 cups of coffee into my system before I'm awake. Microphone. Oh shit, I'm on my headset mic. Alright, this is fixing to get loud. Test. Test, test. 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 Okay, no, sorry, this is my work computer. There's a reason why I keep my, live stream muted right now while this work is going on. I'm questioning whether or not I'm going to continue streaming on Facebook, and the reason for that is because I saw something alarming in regards to handlers being on there that I need to look into and get further information on as to whether or not that information is accurate. But those particular handlers I would consider to be enemy combatants and not something I want to deal with. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to look into that. But there is a chance I may stop doing Facebook. I don't know. I mean, I like being on Facebook because I'm able to play music. Because they handle, what do you call it? They manage rights. And so I'm able to, like, DJ over there if I want to. I need to edit. I didn't realize that I was, like, on open audio still this morning. So I'm going to check the news updates first thing every day to get started in the right mindset of, God damn it, we're dealing with the son of a bitch. But no, what I'm looking at this morning is I have concerns that Kash Patel is an issue, you know? And I mean, that's the whole reason why he was put there, but the politicization of the FBI is also a problem, isn't it? This is a department and a division that's supposed to be, you know, investigating very serious crimes like murder and shit. And to have that office be politicized is a huge problem because, like, if I'm reporting a crime, it needs to be addressed in a non-biased way. So I do think that the politicization of the FBI is something that Americans need to work on changing. And another thing that's going on for me within my own mind that has me greatly concerned is that I can't remember what the fuck was just about to come out of my mouth. Yeah, my brain don't work all that great. No, it has something to do with Americans. Oh, and their lack of will to actually fix problems. Yeah. Yeah, that's a huge cause of concern because I got, like, what, 32 pages or something of solutions to these problems that we're facing. But it requires mass action. It means that people got to get off their asses. They got to go start fucking writing, you know, we got to get petitions drafted. We got to find ways to get these things into legislation. We got to find ways to change the system of law that we have right now, where it's not favoring a foreign adversary coming into our political system and overthrowing our country. That's a problem. And we've got too many loopholes, and you know, as much as I have a profound amount of respect and appreciation for the people that we have in the United States Congress that are actually fighting on behalf of the people, I do not think that at any point the United States Congress ought to be considered a trustworthy entity. Because of the fact that we have too many loopholes allowing for foreign investment, and I just do not see enough incentive in our current political system as it stands with how it is currently designed for our political offices to actually act in the interest of the people and the nation. And if we have a government that is not acting in the interest of the people and the nation, we have a very serious problem, which constitutes a national security threat and a danger to the safety of us all and the nation. But the politicization, I'm sorry, when I was sleeping, my part of my facial jewelry, I'm gonna fix this real quick. It's my lip ring. Now, for some reason, these ones that have spikes on them don't want to. They don't want to stay in one piece. I have 3 piercings in my lip, and for that reason, my lip weighs a little bit more, and it feels really weird not having my facial jewelry in. It feels not normal. No, dude, I'm a victim of an incredibly serious crime. And the fact that I don't feel that I can... This is what's on my mind this morning. The fact that I don't feel that it's safe for me to report that crime to the FBI and have it fairly investigated is a huge fucking problem. And I don't think that it's a problem that any American should be dealing with at all. And for me personally, my own perspective is, how do we get these federal agencies, you know, they still need to be running as a part of the government, but they need to be an independent branch, in my opinion. Things like the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau and the FBI. Some of these things, you know, they ought to be considered vital to having a modern government in the year 2025. And I think that they should be solidified as a permanent part of our system of governance. But how do we do that? And we don't have enough people asking these questions. How do we fix the problem? We have a lot of people, in my opinion, that seem to just be running around with the 5-alarm fire ring, with their arms waving over their heads going, ah! And that's how I see the situation. Other than that, I want my personal problems and what I'm dealing with as a result of this fixed. And I do not think that the people who just stole a bunch of money from 30% of the population ought to be allowed to get away with it scot-free. And so, you know, not just for me, but for others, like, this is not something that I think should be allowed, and we need to find a solution for it. So that's what's on my mind this morning. So I've got Cash Patel under the microscope a little bit, and I got Homeboy's video pulled up, and I'm looking at this fucking creepy ass weirdo that's like eyes are bulging out of his fucking head. I was like, why the fuck is this podcaster? Aren't they both podcasters? What are they doing running our FBI? Oh shit, I'm on private. Hold up, Bobby.